What's going on, guys? How's your day been, guys? My name is TheRealOGnick, and I'm bringing you guys another build video. I'm really excited about this one. I've been wanting to make it for such a long time, and I finally done it. I've got a Firecrest build for you guys, and the reason I love Firecrest ever since they made it work with the actual flame turret is because it really gives you the perfect balance of a DPS build and a skill build slash CC. I really love it, and I think it is God tier. Alright, that's just my personal opinion. Here's a first look, guys. 117, almost 118k skill power, 461k toughness, and 5,040 firearms. I did make an electronic version. Trust me, I did. I checked it out. I did not like it. I felt that the amount of damage boost you get from it isn't worth it on the turret to lose all these firearms and toughness. So I suggest against it personally, but if you want to build like that, please by all means go ahead. First off, let's talk about what Firecrest even does. The set bonus 2 gives you 3 incendiary grenade capacity, so you can hold 6 instead of 3. The set bonus 3 gives you a 50% flame turret range and 30% flame turret damage, which is absolutely insane and amazing. That range alone is amazing. Getting that increased damage is also crazy. And then 4-piece Firecrest, you gain a weapon damage of 15% against burning targets, which is a shit ton, okay? 15% on top of a booster shot, on top of like your talents and everything, like you shred players. Especially like players in the DZ get absolutely destroyed with this build. And even if they run Pharaoh's Mask, they're still technically on fire. So oh my god, it is amazing, guys. And I'll show you guys all the kinks about it and everything. So we'll start off with the gear. Barrett Bulletproof chest piece, best chest piece in the game currently, in my opinion. If they were to nerf this, which I'm sure they will, I'll probably switch this out with a Firecrest chest and then run a Savage gloves. Probably what I would do. Or be an asshole and use short bow knee pads. Which that's gonna be so fun. Once I get my short bow knee pads, I have so many fun builds to show you guys. I'm gonna be doing a Riker ass Grenader build, which a lot of people ask me what that means. It's gonna be so fun. I'm gonna do a Prentonics version, like with just I'm just gonna be absolute asshole with it. It's gonna be so fun. I've got a 1208 firearm roll with performance mods of a prototype mods of a stamina and armor. Pretty basic. 1169 armor, 6400 health, and 46% ammo capacity. I get 10% skill power off base because no skills are on cooldown. I get a 1%, 5% weapon damage when one skill is on cooldown, and 10% armor when both skills are on cooldown. Very strong to have, and a lot of times both the skills are on cooldown. Because what the fire turret does is when you throw it out, it actually goes on cooldown while it's out. So it's actually really insane. So you get 5% damage automatically, and if you pop booster shot, you're getting increased damage there. And my weapon has competent, so I'm getting even increased damage there. So I do so much damage with this build, guys. Base armor though of the Barrett chest piece is 2887 for a total of 3429 armor on my chest piece. On my bag, I've got a 2242 base armor with an increased armor of 935, and then I have got a 1535 total firearms because I have a firearm mod on here because I did need extra firearms to unlock responsive and destructive. Not destructive, just responsive and brutal on my MP5 and Lova. So that's why I did that. Not Lova, M4, my bad. And then minor attribute, I would like to have ammo, but I have 16% bleed resistance, which isn't bad. It's so good. My performance mods on everything on this build is 4% turret damage. Really nice to have, really necessary on this build, in my opinion. My gloves have a 975 armor roll with a 1229 stamina roll. 1323 for damage, 14% critical hit damage, and 5.5% critical hit chance. Very good gloves in my opinion, pretty much god roll. All I could really change honestly is maybe have more stamina and more armor, but my stamina roll would be 1.2 million, so I'm content with that. My mass is a 972 armor with 4% health on kill, which I would have liked to have critical hit chance, exact damage resilience, or health, anything other than that. Because 4% doesn't really do a whole lot. It helps, but not a whole lot. But I'll take it. And I got 9% enemy armor damage. Again, performance mod of stamina. And I got 1185 base. Obviously, it could be a lot better. But I'll take what I can get. Obviously, that piece can be greatly improved. My knee pads have a base armor of 2825 for the max armor roll of 3096. You got a 1238 major attribute armor. My minor attributes are 29% shock resistance, 32% disorient resistance, and 11% enemy armor damage. Almost Holy Trinity. I call it the Holy Trinity, having enemy armor damage, then either the two of shock, burn, bleed resistances. But pretty good. Shock's good to have. And disorient resistance is actually nice to have nowadays because a lot of people are using flashbangs. So really nice to have. I have a base stamina of 1235, and I have, of course, an added stamina mod. And my performance mod, once again, is 4% turret damage. And my holster has a base of 1592 armor. I'm sorry, that's the whole armor. It has a 666 armor roll on the major attribute, which is pretty good. 1252 stamina, 1218 electronics, 1147 firearms. Obviously, this holster could be better with more electronics and more firearms, but it is good to get the job done. And again, better turret damage. So really, the only things I really want to upgrade on this build is my holster and mask, mainly my mask. But overall, it gets the job done. As far as my weapons, I'm using, instead of my Lova, which I ditched, I'm using this lightweight M4 that dropped from me last night while clearing solo bosses. 17.9k damage, 896 RPM with 62 bullets. Destructive, responsive, competent. This is why I use it over my Lova, because it only has 100 less damage, but I get 3% more enemy armor damage, and I get competent instead of brutal, which is a lot better in my opinion. And I really love this weapon, and I'll show you guys how much damage I actually deal against people. My Navy MP5, same Navy from everything else, 15.5k damage, 845 RPM with 65 mag. Responsive, brutal, destructive, really good. Couldn't really ask for anything else. As far as mods, I use a lot of headshot damage on my M4. I've got stability and real speed and critical damage on my barrel. I mean, on my under barrel actually. I do sometimes roll a crit chance on here, but I hit head a lot, so it's nice to have all of that. So that's why I use that. And my Navy MP5, a lot of crit chance and crit damage on here as well. I really use my AR, so Navy MP5 is just a really good backup. As far as my skills, I'm using a booster shot. I love booster shot. You guys know that is pretty much my go-to healing ability. I love it. And my R1 will be a flame turret, of course, 5300 damage, 238k health. And the reason I love these turrets is because the lifetime is 45 seconds and the cooldown is 48.6, so you pretty much get it back right away. Talents, there's two versions of what I use. If I am PvPing, I will use critical save, combat medic, on the move up here, and one is none. This is what I use for PvP if I'm in a group, obviously. If I am PvEing in a group, what I'll do is I'll take off one is none, and I'll put on not evasive action, I'll put on wildfire. Because what wildfire does is if my flame turret or if I throw an incendiary grenade, it makes a NPC bleed. I mean wild bleed. It makes an NPC catch fire and burn. It has a 30% chance of triggering every NPC within a 10-meter radius from being put on fire as well, which is really good to stopping NPCs and just mow them down no problem. Really, really fun to have and strong. Very underused. Same thing with shrapnel and some of the other guys. Very underused, I think. It should be seen as more interesting. So, and that's pretty much what I use my talents and versions wise. And as far as my armor and everything, my armor is 53.75% with a max health of 213k. Really good. I'm pretty tanky. I'm not extremely tanky, but I mean, honestly, for the amount of damage I will do, I am tanky. Because, like, here, if I throw out my flame turret, my Lova goes up to 18.8k. Because that's a common, because it doesn't proc my competent for some reason, but it does proc the 5% barrier. So 18.8, 16.3. Now if I hit booster shot, which procs competent and booster shot, I go up to 22.4 on my M4, 19.4 on my MP5. So I'm pretty much always going to be doing about 20k, and that doesn't even include the 15% damage I do to players on fire. So as you guys can see, I'm hitting so ridiculously hard, guys. Like, I'm realistically doing almost 30k damage. Realistically. Okay? And that is a lot. And especially on a build like this, guys. It is amazing. So, that is the build, though. And, when all said is done. Please let me know what you guys think, guys. I love this build. I hope you guys enjoy. I will be posting a lot of build videos in the future. I am currently working on getting short bow knee pads. We're working on a bunch of builds. So please be on the lookout for that. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you guys didn't enjoy it, please leave a dislike and tell me why and what I can do in the future to improve. I am working on getting a bunch of new equipment for Christmas, so that's going to be awesome for you guys and for me too. So, anyways, guys, I will be streaming today as well for trying to grind some gear for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Alright? Don't forget to subscribe if you guys enjoyed. Love you guys so much. Anyways, guys, I'm TheRealOGnick. I'm out. Have a good night, guys.